After struggling to scrape together coin and watching the WoW token prices climb, Zulgold is finally turning things around. With Ragefire Chasm now fueling his gold grind and new production professions starting to pay off, the weight of his purse is at last beginning to match the fire in his ambition. Each delve into the depths brings new fresh opportunities, and every crafted item adds a little more shine to his fortune. For the first time in a long time, Zulgold isn't just chasing survival. He's building momentum towards real prosperity. Zulgold now sits at a more comfortable 29,123 gold, but he knows that this is no time to grow complacent. With the WoW token prices climbing higher and higher, the gap has only widened, now a staggering 255,821 gold away. Progress has been made, but innovation will be the key to closing that distance. Perhaps it's time to set his sights on a more plentiful enemy, one that could truly tip the scales in his favor even more. Last episode, Zulgold explored the depths of Ragefire Chasm and was able to rake in some serious gold with each run-through. Originally I thought the 500 gold per hour for running Ragefire was a serious increase, but I looked back at what we had calculated previously and saw that the profit margin for gathering professions made the 500 gold per hour look like child's play. Seeing the gold in Zulgold's pockets instantaneously made me jaded to the facts. As we discussed previously, Zulgold can collect roughly 551 copper ore per hour, netting him about 1,653 gold per hour at the auction house. This is triple what Zulgold is making from the runs through Ragefire. You see, running Ragefire would be a little more lucrative if Zulgold didn't constantly run into what I have found to be a bug that Blizzard doesn't seem to be in a rush to fix. After some extensive research, it appears that old game content tends to only sell for 1 copper when vendored, and it's been like this for upwards of a year. The fix is supposed to be logging out and logging back in, but this only works occasionally. A solution for this is to disenchant the items and sell the mats, but this doesn't help with the grey and white items. And Zulgold still takes a loss on some greens and blues, as the mats that come from these just don't bring in as much money as the base item. So, where does this leave Zulgold in his journey? Well, he'll still run Ragefire. It's a good change of pace from the grind of herbalism mining and the essence of water farming, but I think it's time we start exploring new farms. One profession that Zulgold has been neglecting is skinning. There's a lot of enemies in Durotar that are skinnable, and after a quick look at the auction house, Ruined Scrap Leather sells for right under 1 gold. Not amazing, but I think farming boar and raptor enemies might be a viable option, but it'll hinge on one important game mechanic: what the spawn rates for these enemies are. From my research, some enemies have increased spawn rates because they are part of initial questlines. So, when a bunch of players create the same race of toons, they all have to go through the same initial questline, which means they all need to go about defeating the same enemies and collecting the same drops. To offset the grind and ensure people don't lose interest in the first 10 minutes of the game because they're just staring at a vast empty space, waiting for things they need to spawn in, these enemies just spawn back faster. In theory, if any of the boar or raptor spawns have this mechanic, then it would help with the slog that it is farming enemies. This is a really big issue for me when farming Essence of Water because, dear god, is it brutal. Really? Nothing again? Dingy bat. You get the idea. One thing I had forgotten about until I accidentally opened the calendar was world events, and as luck would have it for our hero, this week marks the start of Brewfest. This Oktoberfest-inspired holiday is packed with drunken minigames and daily quests that Zulgold can, and most definitely will, use to his advantage. Let's go over and see how Zulgold holds his beverages, shall we? So Brewfest is a thing, and it's in town. I actually forgot that this existed, and I've actually never done Brewfest before either. So I am pretty excited. Also, quests give gold.
I have no more to say.
So I think we're gonna go around and do all the quests. I'm just gonna grab them one at a time though, because use, what is this? Stunned alcohol-free Brewfest sampler. Yep, that's pretty sure. Came back. Okay. Yeah. Enough goofing off. Let's actually do what I'm supposed to. Wolpertingers. Okay. Okay. What's a Wolpertinger? It says they're like in this area. Oh dear God. I might have to Google what a Wolpertinger is. Oh, I found one. I found one. They are not where they say they are. I saw that one over there. These goggles are brutal. Okay, it must have despawned. That's not nice. It's low-key making me a little nauseous, the blurriness. That's fine, everything's fine. Is that one? Yes. Here, come here. No! What? That's just a little person. Oi, oi, oi. Are you one? Yep. Huzzah. That's just a regular bunny. Dude. Oh, man. Okay. Are you one? There we go. Bro. Ain't no way. Okay, I do not like this already. This is gonna be something, isn't it? Okay, 3. I only need 2 more. Okay, 4. 5. Right? Perfect. Okay. Let me fly. Let me fly! There you go. On to the next quest. Can I take these off now? Please?
What do you need? Die well.
Does your Wolpertinger linger? I guess you could say that. Okay, next quest. Oh. Well, we can't do this one. Because it's not here. Just gonna abandon that. And then please take these things off. Get off my face. Oh my God. I can see.
Speak, friend, for the whole.
Alright, what do you want? Collect bags of Brewfest ingredients and deposit them at the wagon. Ah, you're here. Brewfest has begun, but we've got a problem. We can't have a proper feast without food. Some thieving hosen thought that it'd be clever to snatch our grub. Here's what you do. Track down those hosen, take back what's ours. You might find a few bags just lying around. Okay. Are those these things? Oh, these guys are actually kind of hard to fight. Okay, yeah, because they're, like, actually my level. It's been a while since Zulgold had an actual, like, real challenge. Wow, I killed all those and only one of them had a bag? That's wild. Let's not die here. I think this will actually bring Zulgold to... that's not the right one. Level, what, 30? We might get level 40 by the end of this. Level 30. Level 38. We might get level 40 by the end of this. I know how numbers work, kind of. None of y'all? Really? Or I should go stealth and just like, huzzah. Oh, okay, so the barrel bandits are the ones that have them. Let's see. Run out of energy pretty quickly. Yeah, I know, I'm dying. Bam this a couple times. Nothing? Oh, do I have to deposit it? Is that what's happening? Like I can only carry one at a time? Hello? Okay, I don't think I'm understanding.
May your blades never dull.
I don't think I'm understanding these quests. Come here, buddy. Neither of these guys dropped anything. What about this one? Oh, I can't do that yet. He didn't drop anything. Okay, it says I have 5, but I do not have 5. Alright, I'm gonna relog. I'll be back. I remember my first Oktoberfest. Good times, good times. Anyways, while the Brewfest shenanigans continue for Zulgold, I want to take the time to thank you for watching this far in the video. As a heads up, there will not be a video next week, as I have some IRL stuff to attend to. But I do want to start leaning into more longer form content. Videos closer to 18 to 20 minutes, assuming I can find enough things to yap about. As always though, be sure to check out my Twitch channel, link in the description, to see real-time updates for Zulgold's adventure. I try to stream at the same time every day, but you can usually check in on the Goldbound challenge anywhere between 11 AM to 1 PM Eastern Time. If you come over and check out the stream, make sure you leave a comment saying so. But once again, thank you for choosing my video and supporting Zulgold in his quest to leave Durotar. Now it's time for Zulgold to attempt his tried and true, and totally scientific method of assessing the efficiency of a routine, except this time more condensed. Only 10 minutes of just skinning boars, and he's going to start with this cluster of boars just outside the gates of Orgrimmar. The reason for the 10 minutes instead of an hour is because I don't want Zulgold to waste time on something that might not bring in a good amount of gold. I think it'll be hard to beat what copper's bringing in, especially after crafting it into delicate copper wire, but curiosity has me in a chokehold. So, after about 2 minutes, all the boars respawned, indicating that they likely have the game mechanic that we talked about earlier, and after 10 minutes, Zulgold obtained 57 light leather, 47 ruined leather scraps, 34 boar ribs, and 4 light hide. This totals to about 196 gold in 10 minutes, and can be assumed that the hourly production would sit right under 1200 gold. Not too shabby, but still nowhere near what mining copper brings in. I guess this farm falls into one that Zulgold can run when everything else gets too monotonous. As for the raptors, they do not share the same fast respawn game mechanic, and are likely not worth the time. A lot of new and exciting things happened this week for our hero, and before we bid him a farewell for a week-long hiatus, let's take a look at this week's gold haul. 8,629 gold added, totaling to 39,726 gold in Zulgold's pockets. It seems that the delicate copper wire did not sell as well as it did last week. I guess it's time to reevaluate. Again. I'm starting to notice a theme here. I think it's time for Zulgold to start exploring inscription. If you have any gold farming ideas you think Zulgold should try out, be sure to leave them down in the comments. Thank you again for watching this episode of Zulgold's journey, and be sure to catch the next leg of his journey in the upcoming weeks.